Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing about the one topic that is integration. In this basically we are discussing that basically each and every utilities basically which here basically we are discussing Microsoft License. In this basically we are discussing one topic that is each and every utilities basically which is going to activate basically in the future basically according to the ideas basically which was basically generated by certain groups basically that utility basically which is going to activate at certain time basically. Then he told that yes, basically that basically utility is going. So utility number one is computer blood cells, software blood cells. This was activated, right? Basically, but it was existing in the human body. There were nobody has dumped in the advance basically. Sorry, it was already dumped into the advance basically. So nobody basically came and basically told that basically we are dumping blood cells in your body basically. It was not like that basically. It was already there. So one of the person asked, "Do you have the list of each and every utilities basically which current human generation is going to activate?" Then he told that yes, basically we have World Health Organization. That's why basically they are World Health Organization basically. That's why they are sitting at the big level post basically. Then the Microsoft Blood Cells basically group told that basically yes, basically we have it basically. Microsoft Blood group basically told that basically yes, basically we have it data. Because they have generated 3150 AH basically, that's why. Then they told that yes, basically we have the data basically. Then like this basically, the thing again connected to the software company basically group basically say that basically we can't sit for 2 to 3 hours basically. Reason was basically it is connecting to the brain tumor, brain cancer, health cancer, neck cancer, heart cancer, stomach cancer, hand cancer, every cancer basically which was connecting to their body basically. Due to that basically we can't sit at the computer also basically, because we can't sit at the discussion also basically. We can't discuss the CRM project also basically, because whenever we are discussing the CRM project, that time basically the ideas are connecting basically. That TCS example I have already taken. That video is there basically what actually I am telling to tell. That TCS example I have taken once. TCS and CRM software basically, which was newly connected to the software industry. Then he told that yes, basically, yeah, we are trying to basically understand the project basically, but it connecting to our health issue basically. Then he told that yes, basically, that is basically reason is the construction department basically that basically has activated to some certain level of data basically. According to the environment basically, it has not basically adjust basically. That is basically one of the data is text box equal to 1000 cities basically. Text box equal to 1000 cities. Then he told that basically how you can, for example, I will take one example. One person told that basically one is IT person and one person is non IT person. Both are discussing the CRM software. One person basically is basically connected with the software industry. One basically is not connected with the software. He basically never sit at the computer basically. He has never basically saw the computer also. You can say basically he basically never see the computer also basically. He never saw the computer also basically, you can say. Then basically touching the computer, that is long, that is very totally different thing basically. So both basically are telling that basically he is discussing CRM, he is also discussing CRM. But when he is discussing the CRM, who person basically not basically seated at the computer also, he basically was not getting problem basically. But the people who basically seated at the computer and basically done the software, lots of software and everything basically, they basically was facing the problem basically. So one of the person told that what actually the problem might be here basically. That this group basically is and this group basically like that basically. So he told that basically that's connecting to the computer ideas only basically, because when the computer idea basically was not existing in this world basically, that time basically also computer idea was basically there basically inside the body. Then he told that yes basically. So one of the person told that basically how basically this connects basically. Then he told that that basically need to check basically, yeah, basically. Then he told that basically how many software professionals basically are in this world basically. Then he told that basically around 5 to 6 crore basically. Then they told that basically 5 to 6 crore, right? Then he told that yes basically. Then he told that basically Then he told that basically how they activated into computer industry basically. Can you please check that basically? Then he told that activated means that was idea basically, which was that first idea basically, which connected to each and every software industry people basically. Then they told that is very difficult here. That is not difficult basically. You can check the blood cells basically. From that you will get the easy information basically. So you check the software blood cells basically or the computer blood cells basically. You will get the data basically. So he told that okay basically. Then he told that okay basically. So you want to say that basically that data you can easily found? Yes basically. You can easily found that data basically. You can easily found that data basically. So he told that basically when the idea was basically dumped into the body basically, that time basically the infrastructure basically was totally different, and now the infrastructure basically totally has changed basically. Text box equal to 1,000 cities, that is correct basically, but CRM equal to CRM equal to software, and software equal to human needs basically, that is already generated basically, and that basically is not connecting to your body parts basically. Why? Because the infrastructure, when the idea basically was connected, that time basically the data was totally different. Now basically the data are totally different. Then he told that basically that blood cells is already generated basically, and that basically to change basically it's very dangerous thing basically. That only is the problem basically. If you can change that basically data, then basically your problem will get solved basically. Then he told that that's very difficult thing basically. Yeah. That's very difficult thing to, because in this world basically lots of people say that whatever idea basically they got, few people basically say that area only does not exist basically. Few people says basically. Few people says that the area still exists basically. So like this basically things are basically there. Then he told that yes basically. So each and every people basically, for example, one Java master basically started the Java programming basis, going to start the Java program. At that time basically first idea was what, that basically it was basically connected. For example, one programming basically person told that basically yes basically this program is there basically. He started coding. He basically self coded the thing basically, right? He self coded the thing basically. Then he told that yes basically. That was basically the first idea basically which connected to him basically when he was sitting at the computer basically. Then he told that yes, that was what basically. Then he told that it might be operating system, or it might be the booting system basically, or basically it might be the novel system, or it might be the some hardware level system basically, or basically it might be that system basically which is generating the future projects basically. Because future, nowadays basically the people are thinking up to that level basically. Nowadays basically people are thinking up to that level, that basically future projects which are going to come basically, according to that basically the brain cell has to be generated. So they basically say that basically these all are the future projects which is going to come. So according to that the brain you have to create basically. So for that basically companies, institute, then basically the each and every group basically they basically start doing the process basically. That basically happens automatically. How basically? With the help of the computers basically. And the groups basically that are the managers, they basically handles that people basically on the way basically. So he told that basically this is the thing basically which you have to do basically. This was the thing basically which you have to do basically. So one of the person told that basically this can be done basically, but for that basically few people say that basically how basically this can be done basically. Then he told that basically this can be done basically. This can be done basically. This basically can be done basically. So he told that basically how basically this can be done. So he told that basically create some infrastructure, create a set of ideas basically. Assume that basically there are 5 crore developers, 2 crore managers, 3 crore database developers, 4 crore networking engineers. Track basically what was their first idea basically. Check the World Bank Health Organization basically. Ask them basically the data of each and every software industry person basically. How basically they connected with the first idea basically. So in next video basically we are going to see that first idea of the each and every people basically in the software industries.